Libra. Thank you for joining me for your March 2023 Astro Tarot forecast. My name is Audrey Alison, and I am shuffling the Connolly Tarot, and it's a Celtic deck. Look at that. I've had it so long, decades. I thought it was appropriate for March. It's super cute and Irish. Okay, on the 7th, we've got a lot, Libra. This is like, it's too much, actually. Watch your moon sign, sun sign, and rising sign for a full dose of the cosmos for the month. Okay, on the 7th of March, Saturn officially makes a transit out of Aquarius into the sign of Pisces. This is a 2.5-year transit. So on March 7th, Saturn exits your health sector through May 25th of 2025. What does this mean? Saturn is the planet of realignment, restructuring. Your 6th house is your routine work, the structure of your day. How does Libra make use of their time? How can they be more productive in their days? Saturn is a discerning energy, and the interpretation of this planet says there's some limitations in this sector of work, health, and wellness. This is the time to realign your diet, your nutrition, your health commitments and practices to better your health. Saturn creates lessons, and where Saturn transits, that suggests where you do the most of your learning that year. Libra, you really should realign and recommit to a health routine. If you don't, issues could resurface for you or come up and be brought to your attention. So let's get ahead of this. A commitment to your tasks and getting things done is here. And what has been put off will be tended to in this Saturn transit. This is always to better us, to reconfigure and realign so that after the transit, you're fully functioning and handling things within your best self. And since the 6th house is a sector that commits to your body and your well-being, I think Libra has to commit to that as well. So there will be new structure in Libra's life. Is Libra wasting time? Saturn trims fat. Saturn gets rid of waste and fluff and excess and really hones in and creates some fine-tuning and some slight limitations and restrictions so that people can get back on path. There's some frustration that comes with Saturn's transit, but trust that you're meant to get in touch with your health again. And the commitment to handling tasks, errands, and the structure of the hours of your day need to be reconfigured. And how Libra is spending time becomes very important. Ask yourself, are you living or are you just existing? It's time to live. It's time to make commitments to yourself because you love yourself and you want to be here a while. And what did I want to say? Oh, this is a sector of pets and animals. So we have to tend to their needs as well, their health, their bones, their physical alignments. I feel like animals could benefit from chiropractic treatment. I follow this chiropractor on Instagram that he does animals. It's kind of like ASMR for me, watching animals get chiropractic adjustments. I don't know what I'm doing at like midnight, but that's what I could be doing sometimes. But it's soothing, and these poor animals are like, once they realize they've been adjusted, they like look at them like, what the hell just happened? But then they're so happy. I feel like since Saturn has to do with alignment, and Saturn governs Capricorns, which govern the skeletal system and the knees, legs, and thigh area. Sorry, I couldn't think of the body placements for a minute. I feel like those areas on your animal could use adjustments as well. And why not you? This is a health and wellness sector. So not just the animals, but when's the last time you were adjusted or realigned in your skeletal system? Let's try it, shall we? I mean, we're holding all of this pressure and stress and weight and tension in ourselves. We could all use some kind of release. On the 16th, Venus transits into Taurus through April 11th. Venus, the planet of love and attraction, but also a financial planet, governs Taurus naturally, will be in your shared resources sector. I like this for looking at property. If you are interested in a new place, this suggests a smooth review of homes and or your finances. Get this, it's tax time. Libra, if you haven't already handled it, this is when you should be scheduling your tax appointments, March 16th through April 11th. That lines up with tax season anyway. But Venus here is smooth sailing without a Mercury retrograde in your 8th house of taxes, investment, settlements, and resources, assets. Now we have a seasonal change. Our sun on the 20th of March, in addition to Mercury, both transit into Aries. This is your polar opposite sign, your soulmate sector, your marriage sector, your partnership and relationship sector. It's our vernal equinox in the northern hemisphere. Thankfully, we're headed towards a warmer time. On the following day, the 21st, that's our new moon at 0 degrees of Aries. So the sun and Mercury transiting into your 7th house, a fresh, clean slate of a new moon at 0 degrees in the marriage sector, Libra can be linking up. If Libra is single, there are more serious potential relationships available to you now, not lighthearted ones. These are commitments, people that are taking a more serious tone to monogamy or relationship in general. So if you are married already, there could be new commitments or a renewal of wedding vows at a 0 degree in the first zodiac sign. In the first day of the astrological calendar, it would be such a beautiful time to have a renewal ceremony for those married couples around the 20th or especially the 21st of March. This just brings new energy to your relationship and your business partnerships if you have them. On the 23rd, we have another malefic planetary transit. Pluto, after a decade, is now transiting out of Capricorn and into the sign of Aquarius, but only for a short taste of 2 months. On the 23rd of March, Pluto enters Aquarius until June 11th. This is your 5th house. Okay, Libra, if you are planning to have children and you are in the age to do so, Pluto entering your 5th house suggests infertility for a while. I would get this handled immediately. Get to it and get on it. Pluto is endings. It's a planet of change, rebirth, regeneration, transformation. And it represents loss and doesn't have the benefic energy like a Venus or a Mercury in the 5th house. So fertility and pregnancy is on the downside right now for Libras. And change in how they already parent is coming up here. A different parenting style or an approach to how you take your role as a parent. Kids are also going through their own life transformations right now, your children. And there's an intense need, Pluto is that intensity, to connect with the parent figure. For those of you who are creative and you don't have children and or have children and are creative, there's change happening here too. There's a rebirthing happening. Creative people are going solo at this time or ending what they are used to in their practice and making new decisions for their creative self and artistic paths. And creating art with intensity and spreading their message with intensity is coming up here. It's all or nothing with Pluto in this 5th house. When it comes to entrepreneurs, creative projects, independent professionals who don't report to others, it's all or nothing here. You're taking things very seriously and making changes so you can thrive in what you've chosen to do professionally. And speaking of profession, good segue, on the 25th, Mars enters your career sector. Mars enters Cancer from March 25th through May 20th. This is the planet of energy and action and direction. In the career, you are dominating in a leadership role. You are focused on status, title, wealth, fame, being seen. For those of you who that applies, that's all in the 10th house. But your career is demanding of you with Mars here and very fast pace for those of you who are in career. You can get a lot done in a short period of time, but watch your tone with authority figures, actually. And outside of career, there should always be, zero drinking and driving. But what I'm getting is having words with an officer. Watch, when there's a lot of frustration and feistiness and I'm right to your tone with Mars in the 10th when it comes to cops, lawyers, people that wear uniforms that have some type of authority, judges, things like that, courts. Watch your visual frustration and the look on your face or your attitude around people that have some kind of control at the moment. But in career, this says you take charge. You are in control of the profession and are taking things in a focused way and rapid paced. Lots of clients are here as well. Let's see what is here in the tarot. Libra, if you'd like a private reading, I'm at audreyalison.com and my direct booking link is audreyalison.as.me. All right, Libra, what's good? 6 of Coins. This is the card of health and wellness and charitable works and giving back to those in need. Focus on your health and your wealth. The 6 of Coins is a work task related card. You have Saturn entering your 6th house for 2 years and 3 months. So this is going to establish a strong commitment to you and with you. 2 of Coins. You have possibly 2 income streams or the choice between work opportunities or a passive income in addition to the day gig, the more consistent income. 2 coin cards, again, health and wealth. What do we have here? It can be overwhelming for Librans to handle tasks and their daily routine. And this is the card of burden and feeling overwhelmed. You also could have a lot of irons on the fire, the 10 of fire, the 10 of wands, and you can only tend to one at a time and finish what you start. It will help release your burden of being overwhelmed. Don't start something only halfway. Either don't do it at all or do it when you can. 7 of Swords. This is the card that says you have to leave some things behind. You can't take everything with you. Pare down. Pare down. What do you need versus what is a want? What are your necessities? You don't have as many burdens as you think you do, is what I want to say, because it's how you're thinking that is creating some kind of frustration. Just get out of the way. Let your mind get out of the way and just tend to what needs to be done. Take action one thing at a time and complete it. Complete the wand and then move to the next and cross it off the list. Task-related efforts are coming up here for Libra. I hope this was helpful. I'm wishing you a beautiful month, Libra. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.